In this Warframe guide, guess what? We're not gonna have a Warframe guide because today we're gonna celebrate a huge milestone. 50,000 of you lovely Tenno out there thought to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna subscribe to this wicked Warframe wannabe because he does Warframe, right? But jokes aside, the first Warframe video here on this channel is not even 1 year old, and I'm just blown away by how this channel took off and went all the way through the roof. I would have never thought that. And of course, it would not have been possible without your awesome support. Because without you watching them, giving feedback, liking, just enjoying the videos in general, I wouldn't get to do it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, thank you. It truly means a lot to me, and because of that, of course, I also want to give a little something back to you. So yeah, we're gonna have a giveaway for this occasion. More on that later though, because beforehand, I want to talk about something else. As many of you probably know, I also have a German Warframe channel here on YouTube. This one was started in 2019 and has organically grown slowly over the years through the 20-something thousand subscribers that it currently has. What that means is, as your channel slowly grows, you get the chance to really get to know your most loyal viewers and subscribers, and they get to know you as a consequence. But with MHBlacky English exploding as crazy as it did, with hundreds of comments under each video, it has been difficult for me to really get to know you, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way about me. That's why I'd like to take the opportunity today to give you a little insight into who I actually am and how I got here. So yeah, first things first, I am German. Born in Germany, raised in Germany, and by a German family. I learned my English basics in high school, just like basically everyone else, and the rest was sort of self-taught during my university time, where I live-streamed GTA San Andreas speedruns on Twitch. I've actually never gotten a good time at it, but it still was a lot of fun anyway. And the fun thing is, because of the fact that I'm not a native speaker, I was actually really hesitant to even start this channel here in the first place. The idea had come to mind way earlier than I actually started this, but I was so insecure about my pronunciation and my English vocabulary in general that I thought, why would anyone even want to watch me explain stuff if there are other people out there who make Warframe guides accent-free? And it was actually my girlfriend who finally, after a long time, managed to convince me to even give it a shot. Looking back at my first English video here, you can really hear how insecure I was back then. But my overall YouTube journey actually started over a decade ago when I was around 14-15 years old. Back in the day, my best friend and I, in middle school, used to play Monster Hunter on PlayStation Portable. You know, the ones Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, Monster Hunter Freedom 1, Monster Hunter Freedom 2, and so on and so forth. And we uploaded gameplay commentaries on the Monster Hunter PSP games onto YouTube. By the way, our first videos from back then are still up and public on his old channel. And this way, I spent my first years on YouTube producing hundreds of Monster Hunter videos. They're still up on my German channel, albeit set to private because, you know, at some point I switched over to Warframe, and yes, that's also where the MH in MHBlacky comes from. Even though I did eventually shift to Warframe in 2019, it simply felt wrong to give up the nickname that has accompanied me for so long. But yeah, that's how the Warframe era finally begun. Originally, I started playing Warframe back in 2012 during the beta already, but I kinda lost interest in the game pretty quickly, and no, I did not have $150 for Excalibur Prime, and trust me, I occasionally still cry in a fetal position to this day because I didn't get him. But then in 2018, 2019-ish was when I really got back into Warframe big time. Back then, I was still in university, but only had one last exam left over, and an entire semester of waiting time before that exam would take place. meaning I didn't really have a lot to do, so I played a lot of Warframe with two of my friends from university. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like, we must have played for like 8 to 10 hours every single day for weeks on end. We were so addicted to that game back in the day. It was really crazy and actually the best time that I personally ever had with Warframe. But yeah, as you can imagine, if you spend that much time with a game, you will learn it quite well, and we all learn from one another. So one day I started uploading Warframe guides on my German channel and transitioned from Monster Hunter fully into Warframe. It took a bit of time, but after half a year or so, the videos started to slowly gain some traction, and well, the rest is basically history. But enough about me, let's get into why you are actually here on this video still in the first place, and that will be the giveaway. This one is in part sponsored by Digital Extremes, so first of all, big thank you to you for making this possible. But what can you win? First, we have 4 times 250 platinum for some lucky tenno out there. Then we have 2 times the Sentient Vision Deluxe skin collection, including very nice skins for your Mesa and Volt. And finally, we got 10 upgrade bundles containing 6 Forma, 1 Orokin Catalyst, and 1 Orokin Reactor each to get your favorite weapon Warframe combo really up to speed. So, how does it work? If you want to participate in the giveaway, you only need to write a comment under this video containing the following information. First of all, the term #give, so I know which comments are actually participating in the giveaway. Then, the platform that you play Warframe on, so PC, PS4, 5, Xbox One, X, Switch, whatever. And finally, your in-game name with which you play on that platform that you play on. It should go without say, but please make sure that you don't misspell it. If you misspell it, you will not receive your prize, obviously. The winners will be determined on Friday, August 11th, and I will write an answer to the winners' comments notifying them that they won, so keep an eye on your notification bell the next week. However, there is one more very important information. The 4 times 250 plat and the 2 deluxe skin collections are provided by Digital Extremes and also distributed to the winners by DE themselves. So no matter which platform you're on, everybody can participate and win them. However, the 10 upgrade bundles with the Forma, Catalyst, Reactor, and so on are paid out of my own pocket, but given that I only play on PC, sadly I can only gift these items to other PC players. I know this is very unfortunate for all console tenno out there, but sadly that's how the game works. Nothing I can do about it, just as info so you're not surprised if you see only 10 PC players winning those upgrade bundles from me. But even though that's a bit sad, of course I still wish all of you the best of luck, and let's see who will be the lucky tenno next week. But before we end things for today, there's one last thing that I'd like to share with you. The answer to the, and I shit you not, most asked question since I have this channel, and that would be, what is my Excalibur fashion? First of all, it's not the normal Excalibur, it's not Excalibur Prime, it's of course Excalibur Umbra. To get Excalibur Umbra, just continue playing through the story. At some point you will unlock the story quest, The Sacrifice. Once you finish that quest, you will get Excalibur Umbra for free, so everybody can get him at some point. Next, the colors. The black and white and all shades of grey I use from the Smoke palette. The purple for the scarf comes from the classic saturated palette, but you could also use the normal classic one, or basically give your Excalibur Umbra any color that you like. The bright golden yellow accent color is the yellow from the Halloween palette that you can get for free, or basically free, 1 credit, in the market every year for Halloween. But actually, you can also basically use any other yellow. The more saturated it is, however, the more shiny the gold will look. For the attachments, I don't use a chest plate because I think it would kind of interfere with the scarf and not look that great. Then we have the Syrinx shoulder plates that you can buy simply for platinum, the Vitala Prime leg plates from Revenant Prime because they look pretty drip, and finally, the most asked item in this fashion, the Syandana, is the Pala Syandana that you can get from the Deimos Swarm supporter pack. Or to be more precise, that you could have gotten from the Deimos Swarm supporter pack, because sadly this package is not being sold anymore, and unless something changes, I think that unfortunately you cannot get this Syandana anymore in any way. But I'm sure there are also a lot of other beautiful Syandanas just waiting to be an accessory for your beautiful Excalibur Umbra. Finally, another big thank you to all of you for your continuous support and your awesome feedback, whether it be actually as a channel member who is supporting me financially directly, or simply if you're a casual video enjoyer who simply has a good time with my videos. I'm super grateful for all of you and that you have made this whole thing possible for me. And of course, 50,000 is far from the end because there are more videos to be made, more topics to be explored, Warframe has a bright future ahead of it, and I am very curious to walk this path along with you, whether that be in a video or maybe a future live stream, wink wink. So yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one. Until then, as always, good loot.